This is my workflow for Qwen3 TTS. Version 1 is basically this part here. And I'm currently working on version 2. So I've been experimenting with RVC nodes, and by coincidence, I got this comment on the workflow. This user said,
Good workflow. Thumbed. Both workflows work pretty well, but how do I add emphasis to the voice cloning part of your workflow? Like, speak sad, aggressive, etc., because there is no instruct input.
so sadly, I'm just making the workflow, I'm not making the nodes. And the nodes in the clone section, you have these two fields. One is your prompt, what you want the cloned voice to say, and the other one is a transcript of your target voice. So here I made a recording of myself, give you a sample here. Hello, if you can hear this, the workflow is working perfectly. Please consider giving a thumbs up on Civit AI and following at VideoMaker for updates. So I basically prompted the same phrase, and this is the result. Hello, if you can hear this, the workflow is working perfectly. Please consider giving it a thumbs up on Civit AI and following VideoMaker for updates. So something that I noticed is that it even copied my accent. As you can probably tell, I'm not a native English speaker, but it kind of at the same time made it sound more monotone. So a way to fix this, especially if you're trying to do like some famous people voice, is my fix that I've been working now. So let me deactivate the voice cloning here and go to the voice design. And at this group, you can put instructions here. So right now, this works as any other Qwen3 TTS workflow, where you can put the instructions in your prompt. But I'm making this video because of this section here, which is the RVC model. I'm gonna make another group here and another option here to activate or deactivate that section. So if you only need to design a voice, you can deactivate the RVC. As it said on my page on Civit AI, this is being run on a GTX 1060 with 6 GB of VRAM. So that's why I already pre-made, so we don't have to wait for it to make. It works, but it works slowly than other more modern graphics cards. So how does the RVC workflow actually works? Here on the instructions, you need to put a description that's gonna fit the character. So you probably have noticed that I'm loading with a Michael Jackson RVC model here. And this you can find easily online. You just search RVC. And I'm gonna recommend a website where I got this one from. I don't know about the reputation of the website or anything. I know that RVCs has been banned because of like cloning likeness and stuff, but they are still pretty easy to find. So I got the voice models from this website. I really don't know how reputable it is. I didn't log in my Google account to do this, and maybe you shouldn't do it either. But here you can easily find, let's say, just trying Michael Jackson again, and you can see how many voices are in here. So you can click on one of them, click on the download link, then you can download. This goes into your ComfyUI folder, models, RVC, and you put it in here. Both the RVC and the index, so the .path and the .index, which are the files that you need here. Then as soon as you put it there, you can press R to refresh your list, and then it updates your files, and then you can click here and see the files, the voices that you have, and the index. The index is important to keep the accent if the voice that you are using has any, or even any recognizable voice characteristics. So on this example, I ran these instructions and got this result.
Hello! If you can hear this, the workflow is working perfectly. Please,
consider giving it a thumbs up on Civitai and following in Video Maker for updates.
So the goal here is to get your designed voice as close as possible to your target. How did I accomplish that? I came to Gemini or even ChatGPT and I run this prompt, which is I'm using, I wrote it wrong, I just noticed, but I'm using Qwen3 TTS to generate a custom voice and running it through our RVC. What structures did I put on Qwen TTS voice design node to get a voice? Bro, I really need to work on my grammar. Similar enough of Michael Jackson Thriller era, because that's the voice that I have here. And the settings to put on the, yeah, I made everything wrong, but ChatGPT is smart enough to know. So let's see. Here's the prompt instructions for the voice design node. And here are the instructions for us to change at the engine node, this one. So here you try to make it as close as possible, because even though this can sound close enough with the instructions that the AI is going to spit here, it still can be improved on the engine node. I already run this. This is showing an error because I forgot to bypass then these nodes when I was running this one to show you guys. This is the output audio that I got from this sample. So let's hear it.
Hello! If you can hear this, the workflow is working perfectly. Please, consider giving it a thumbs up on Civitai and following in Video Maker for updates.
You probably noted that it has some noise and artifacts. I tried to improve that with this node here, but still not 100% perfect. And I think that's the downside of working with RVCs. But this is the solution that I came up on how to clone a voice and still be the director of what you're doing. And as you can see, I already refined the look of the workflow. So this is how the workflow is looking now. I hope you guys like the workflow. Let me know in the comments on Civit AI or even here on YouTube what do you think about it. And anyways, this was my little guide on how to use this workflow. And if you liked it, don't forget to rate the workflow on Civit AI. And thanks for watching.